Hey, wizards, guess what? It's Kieran Ash the Hammer, and I'm back again for the next episode of the Wizard101 walkthrough, Storm and Fire, or should I say Fire and Storm Dual School walkthrough. And last time we were here, guess what? Sergeant Major Talbot gave us the key to go after the Croconomicon in Marleybone. So let's head to the door and let's find our way to Marleybone. Isn't that fantastic, guys? We are ready on world number 3. I'm super excited about this. This opens up some cool things for us. So let's head on in, and it looks like we need to talk to Private Kinchley.
Private Kinchley gives you a winning salute.
Welcome to Marleybone, Wizard. I'm under orders to direct you wherever you need to go.
What a great welcome.
Sarcophagus? You'll need to speak with the curator in the museum. He'll know how to help.
And look at that. We got ourselves a new potion, so now we have 3 potions. That's going to help out a lot. Okay, well, first off, this is Marleybone. This is, I'll be honest with you, my absolute favorite first Ark world. Yeah, there's a lot of rooftops. Yeah, there's a lot of jail action. We're going to go ahead and grab the Z quest while we're here, just because I don't want to forget about
young
it.
Wizard.
Yeah, we're done. Okay, awesome. So, yeah, I mean, you know, it has its things, but I love it. I absolutely love Marleybone. I love the steampunk aspect of wizardry. And now, let's talk to Clancy Pembroke here in the museum to figure out if they got the sarcophagus we're looking for.
Yes. We received the sarcophagus, and it is currently being processed for display. I'm sorry. You cannot see the sarcophagus even if the Croconomicon is within it. It's extremely fragile. We can't have the general public rummaging through the museum. Go talk to Mayor Pimsbury at Darkmoore Station. Only he can make exceptions.
Well, I guess we have to go through the bureaucracy to get a hold of this. Totally understandable. I mean, you know, we are in a city. By the way, let's just do a stop and let's just do a rundown of our wizard. We haven't done this for a while. So right now we're sitting at level 21, 1 level away. And look at it, not very far from getting our next spell, which will be really important in Marleybone because the dual monsters get a lot tougher. So having a AoE spell, an attack on everyone spell is really important. We got 1 training point sitting there for help. That'll be good. Energy, yeah. Damage and stuff. We're also going to find some new gear to craft in this world so that we have some higher level dual school stuff, which will be fine. 28% power pips, which is the other aspect I'm looking at right now. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Okay, you know what we need to find is we need to build a pet. Yes, we need to train a pet. This weekend, it's actually double reagents, so we're going to focus more on crafting and everything. But I think if we can build a pet and get a critical boost on a pet, then that would give us critical too. Yeah, that would be worth it. Oh, check it out, guys. There's Felicia Worthington. We have to up-level our crafting.
Nice to meet you, young wizard. What can I do for you?
Now, just as a side, this is the only side quests I'll be doing, which are the crafting side quests. Okay.
So, that old Croc William sent you to me, eh? Well, good on you. If you've come this far, we can skip all the boring stuff. Blah, blah, blah. And assume all the preliminaries as read. Tell you what, if you can make some stingers of the scorpion and constellation jewels, say 2 apiece, we'll skip right to the chase. How's that sound? Bring those nice, sparkly athames and rings back here, and I'll pass you an initiate crafter badge.
Fantastic. So let's go ahead and grab both those recipes for her. We need the constellation, which we'll buy, and that stuff's going to be easy to find. The scrap iron. And then we also want to do Stinger of the Scorpion. Scrap iron's a big one we have to collect in this world, but that'll be pretty easy to find. And I'll show you my strategies on crafting. Well, okay, here's my strategy on crafting on grabbing the iron. Like if you are just doing an on-level quest like I'm doing, and you're wanting to get your crafting badge out of the way so that you can craft dual school gear like I'm doing, probably one of the best strategies for collecting reagents. I'm going to walk you through it. So call this reagent practice time. The best way to get a whole bunch of iron quick is to do what I call the crafting or the reagent collection. So what you want to do is you're going to visit lots of different realms. Like right now we're in the Banshee, it's crowded. If I find any iron here, I'd be kind of surprised. So we're going to run to Wu, and basically what I do is I start on Wu, and what I'll do is I'll make the whole round. Like for instance, we'll start there, and we'll just go ahead and make the circuit all the way around the outside. You'll usually pick up 2 sometimes 3 scrap iron. Now, are there better places to get scrap iron? Yes, we just don't have access to them as an on-level wizard. So basically, if we want to go to some of those other places to find that iron, what we would have to do is we would have to either get somebody to take us there, or such. Now, another thing we could always do, you could always go to the bazaar and hopefully there and maybe find some scrap iron there. Sometimes, because scrap iron's usually not the hardest one to find at the bazaar, sometimes you'll find it really easily and sometimes it just won't be there. Ah, there we go. There's some scrap iron. Boom. Now, since it's double reagents, we'll get the scrap iron we need fairly quickly. And so so basically collecting is you'll do exactly what I'm doing. You'll go through. Good thing because you need mistwood too. Okay. And you'll just circuit. You know, if you just do the circle and remember where you're at the end of the circle. So like for instance, this goes all the way around the square, and the scrap iron will usually appear 2 to 3 places, and on a double reagent weekend like this, it's a great play to get lots of it fairly quickly. But basically just start one of it, make sure you go all the way around. I believe this is where we start out, right? And go back to your realm guide, and then do it again. So this is the way I collect. Like if I'm not going to the bazaar to try to buy some, I will just go switching realms, because each realm will have, as you can see, it will go ahead and spawn. Fantastic. And on a double reagent weekend like this, you can collect the scrap iron fairly quickly. Now, I do have places that I like to collect different reagents, and because I've done most of my crafting on level, and usually the stuff you have to collect, you don't find at the bazaar out that often. Every once in a while you will. Sometimes you can go in there and just buy exactly what you need. But a majority of the time, especially as you get up into higher level crafting, or if you're trying to craft some more specific stuff, the chances of you, I'm going to grab the cat while I'm here, the chances of you collecting that consistently is tough. So sometimes you got to go out and do what I'm doing right now, which is farming. And this is basically what farming is. And so basically what I'll do is I'll start out at Woo, and I'll just go up one world after I make the circuit. And on a double crafting reagent like this, especially with the things that I'm collecting for, you'll be able to get those reagents fairly quickly. So I just wanted to give you a rundown, because I don't think I ever have during any of my walkthroughs on the basics of collecting stuff for crafting. And since we're focusing a lot on crafting our own gear, I thought it would be kind of a good topic just to touch base with you at least once, Now, we're not having great luck here, so yep, there we go. So just in this area, we've had 2 iron drops, and then we can move on to the next area and get some more. Very much so like that. And that's how it's done. Usually doesn't take that long. It's not that big of a grind. Now, of course, again, when you get higher up, like in Imperia and trying to collect squid ink, that can be a pain in the butt. That can take quite a bit of effort to do if you're doing that. But there you go, guys. That's how you quickly do that. Now, I'll go ahead and collect the rest of that offline. Let's go ahead and head on in and talk to Pimsbury so that we can get his permission to find the Croconomicon before Malister gets to it, right? Here we go. Pimsbury, let's talk.
Hello there. How can I help you? Ah, you seek the Croconomicon. I assure you, the safest place for it in all of Marleybone is in the museum itself. The museum is protected from most magic, but I cannot say the same for the streets. We're struggling with a gang-up. I dare not let anything out of the museum until the streets have returned to normal. But perhaps if you were to help with that problem, Sherlock Bones is investigating the O'Leary gang. He's working with the Yard, coordinating efforts from the air station. Speak with him, then we will see about your Croconomicon.
Okay, so a little tit for tat. Now, he does have some side quests, but we're not interested in the side quests. Oh, I think there's another cat over here. Might as well... No cat over here? My bad. Okay, let's head over here and talk to Sherlock Bones. Don't we love Sherlock Bones?
No need to explain. It's elementary. You've come from Wizard City, and the mayor sent you to help investigate the O'Leary gang. Let's begin at once. Something's afoot in our fair city, and I've deduced the O'Learys are behind it, perhaps working for a far more sinister and hidden enemy. We must leave no stone unturned. I've had occasion to work with one called Miss Conrail. Seek her out in Hyde Park and learn what you may.
Excellent. Well, let's go find Miss Conrail in Hyde Park and let's learn what we made. Also, if you're like trying to collect cattails, Darkmoore Station's a great place. There's usually always some cattails in there, so not bad. Okay, very good, very, very good. To Hyde Park. Oh, yeah. I'll show you what that looks like, but we'll skip it for right now. There we go. We don't want to talk to Lady Desane. She will distract us. Let's head over here and talk to Miss Conrail. Oh, by the way, guys, up here on the roofs, the sidewalks are not as easy to tell as they are in other areas, so you want to kind of stay off to the sides when you're up here. So you don't get pulled in. And the most dangerous spots are like these corner areas right up here. I mean, yeah. You'll probably see me pulled the most up either here in Marleybone or what? Is there any place worse than Marleybone for that? I think there are a few places worse than Marleybone as far as being pulled into. I just can't think of them any top hand. But Marleybone, yeah, it's usually the kicker. They love to drag you into fights up here. So just gotta be careful. You know, we could take the teleporter. Oh well.
Been sent you, has he? Even a great detective needs a hand now and then, eh? Oh, I'm nothing special. I just keep an eye on the neighborhood. That's how I learned an O'Leary is willing to part with some inside information. I've arranged a meeting with Baxter, but he's afraid the other O'Learys will catch on. A wizard like you should put him at ease. Meet Baxter at the greenhouse near the fountains. He should give the goods on whatever those O'Learys are after.
Let's go. Let's take on Baxter. In Hyde Park. Let's see here.
I've got you now.
Uh-oh, we got tagged by an O'Leary napper. Well, that's okay. Let's take him down. There we go. Oh yeah, we got all these new stun spells. I haven't taken them out of my my deck yet. Now, by the way, guys, while we're here, I do want to do a shout out. We have some new subscribers. Kevin, thank you for subscribing. Rules World Z Michael, thank you for the new subscribe. Great Behemoth, thank you for the new subscribe. I appreciate everybody. By the way, guys, if you want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button and become part of that. I will shout you out if you have your subscription list open to the public, because you'll show up on my list. Or if you want to be shout out and you want to keep it private, just let me know down in the comments. Hey, I just subscribed, and I will make sure you get a shout out. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody who supported. Hey, and if you're liking the video, don't forget, hit that like button. It helps us out a ton. Oh, I hate fizzling. Okay. Very nice. That should finish him off in a round. Excellent. Okay. Well, apparently he wasn't there. Miss Conrail.
An ambush? The O'Learys must be getting wise to us. Imagined if I had gone to meet Baxter. Good thing you were there. Let's find Baxter before the O'Learys do. A little birdie told me the location of a few of his hideouts. Go look for him in each safe house. Be careful, love.
Be careful, she says. Okay. Let's go to the South Safe House first. I don't think we have to fight. Let's give it a shot. Almost ready. Look, I'm almost 22.
Oh, you're not Baxter. You'll regret meeting me, you will.
Yeah, I don't think you actually have to fight him. Okay. Let's try the warehouse. East safe house. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. That's close. Emily Chesterfield. Let's go ahead and grab some health just in case we get drug into the fight. Alrighty, safe house number 2. I've got to search it?
We can't lose him. Try to stop him before he gets away.
Okay, now let's go. East safe house. So yeah, you can get away without actually having to fight in this quest if you're just bobbing in. Which actually saves us a little bit of time. I'm glad I remembered that. Because sometimes it's easy when you see a fight, you just go in and do it. But you can back out because you're really just looking at the safe houses trying to see which one Baxter happens to be in. Right? Right. Okay, let's try this one now. Now, you see how the things are blue? If they say that's lit up, the blue mark is usually that the windows are lit up. I don't know if anybody knows that or pointed that out to you before, but that's how you can tell if you've got an active quest house going on.
Ha! You won't find Baxter here, but you will find your end.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm going back to visit Miss Conrail. Very good. Check that out. Did not have to fight. I do so appreciate that. So, just keep in mind on that quest, if you don't want to actually get into the rough and tumble with those, you can avoid it. Okay. Whew. Oh, look, there's a cat. We'll get the cat. We'll get the cat first. Let's grab the cat, then we'll talk to Conrail. Those cats will mean a new extra training point, so it's kind of important to grab those. Okay, Conrail, not there.
More ambushes. Baxter must have the real goods on the O'Learys. No matter, we'll save him. I've got a bloke who might know where Baxter is. Won't part with information nice and easy, though. I don't condone it, but a spot of the old rough and tumble might be in order. Find Willy Marks beyond the garden, defeat him, and he'll tell us what we need to know.
Ah, yes, and we have just leveled up, and you know what? This is a good place to stop and go ahead and gather up. Ooh, recipe vendor. Let's see what Nigel Gladstone has for recipes. Oh, he has our stuff. This is the guy we want to talk to. Okay, so what we're looking for right here. Look at that burning coat. Yes, burning coat of the wind. Okay, so let's buy that It won't let us buy it. Oh, at least we know who to find, okay? So let's go ahead and head to the house so we can head back to... Yeah, we'll come back here. Maybe this episode, maybe not. What we're going to do is we're going to head over to Wizard City. What's this say? Oh, yeah. We need to go talk to Falmea because since we're level 22, we get a really important spell. I can't stress enough how important this spell comes to us. Meteor strike. That's the one. Fantastic. And unfortunately, that's it for right now. Okay, so what is meteor strike, you say? Well, if we stop, let's go ahead and fix our deck, because our deck is all sorts of messed up, right? Because I really don't need the choke. But the meteor strike, 305 to 345 on all enemies. Huge. So we link that up with a fire blade, maybe a fire trap. If we had a secondary blade, that would be good too. And there we go. We can strike and strike hard. Now, let's go ahead, since we have a training point, let's go ahead and get our level 22 storm spell as well. And then we'll do some deck configuring. The Kraken. This is the most damage you're going to do in any one hit with 4 pips. I mean, look at that monster. Yes, we're training him. Okay, so he's going to be a good thing. So let's take a look at our deck and let's see what we can do. We're going to leave 1 blade. We're going to leave Firecat in there. We're going to take out Immolate because Immolate is just not going to be that useful. We're going to leave a couple Krakens, but we also want to go ahead and add in our Storm Trap as well. Okay, that way we have the opportunity for that. Glacial Golem, honestly, you know, we're going to go with Meteor Strike all around, so I'm just going to do a big pass on him. I'll leave Link in there just for the occasional heal that we might need. May not need it all that much, but we do got the Kraken, I think, which is our big kicker, because we can, like, demolish some enemies with the Kraken. Okay. Very good. Very good. I'm liking this. Ooh, I forgot we also got Steel Charm. I forgot where we got that. I think that was a spell quest that we got Steel Charm from, which is okay, and for some situations will be really, really good, but not very useful the way I build decks right now and the way I play. Okay, so let's see here. We still have some time left in this episode. Let's go ahead and let's go back to Marleybone. I should have set a mark. Yep, I should have set a mark. Let's head right back to Marleybone, and let's see if we can take down this O'Leary guy, right? We're going to a little bit of walking to get there, but that's okay. That's just the way it is sometimes. Whew. Okay, very, very good. Awesome. Okay, let's head right back to the station and head on up there. Very, very good. Well, it's awesome, guys. I'm so glad that the guy who sells the dual school fire gear is on the first part of the world here in the area, because it'll be easier for us to get that better gear really quick. Okay, so there we go. Now let's see. We need to go to the clock tower. Do either of these go to the clock tower? Probably not. So let's just head over to the clock tower and let's see if we can take Willy Marks down in this episode. Fantastic, guys. So just a reminder, if you've been enjoying what's going on so far, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. And if you don't want to miss another video, make sure you hit that bell, because that bell does give you an update every time I drop a video. Things that are going on this weekend, I plan to drop another video over the weekend. So if you guys enjoy this, guess what? More's coming. Oh, wrong one. Let's keep going this way. Sorry about that. And I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty stoked. Also, looks like I'm going to be streaming tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. We're going to be doing some Minecraft streaming. I'm going to have a lot of fun doing that. So if you want to come out and chat with me, I'd love to see you guys. Saturday mornings is my regular Minecraft stream. So looking forward to hanging out with you guys. As long as I don't lose power, everything should be good.
What a pathetic excuse for an opponent you are, Wizard.
Well, this could be challenging, since we got 2 fire. Oh, you know, I did not come in here prepared. Two fire opponents. Well, assuming I survive this, because the boss is going to have some major resist. I'll be able to get rid of the Napper. That's not my worry. The Napper, he will definitely go down. You know, we're going to make sure of that here. But the big guy, yeesh. Okay, let's see how much we can do. I think this guy has huge resist, so... Yeah, they both got some pretty good resist. That would have been more damage on him, but hey. This is not going to feel good. Ooh. Yes, assuming I survive this fight... Oh, that almost got him. Okay, this is going to hurt, guys. Ooh. So what's more important? I think more important would be getting rid of him. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's get rid of the napper. And hopefully we'll survive whatever attack the big guy throws at us. Okay. There's a chance we'll survive. Really depends how big of a hit this turns out to be. Okay. Let's pixie. Some power pips would come in extremely handy here. Tough thing is he can keep hitting us with 2 and 3 pip spells. Yeah. Worst case scenario coming on. Because this will be 300 points at least. Yeah, 280. Whew. I don't have enough heals. Did he heal? No, he didn't heal. Okay. What we need is we need enough pips so that we can hit him with Kraken. Oh, dearie. Ah. We just have to survive one more round, and I think we got this guy. Fizzle? Okay, Fire Cat's good. I can survive a Fire Cat hit. Okay. We're still in it. Okay, guys. New storm spell, assuming we don't fizzle. Crossing our fingers here. Yes! Bring the Kraken. Oh, no, it should have been. Release the Kraken. There we go. Okay, let's talk to old Willy here.
Now why did I go tangling with a wizard? All right, you got me. I know where Baxter is. They're keeping him at the old Hyde fraternity house. But you'll never have him. It's locked up tight.
There we go. We know where Baxter is, guys. But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. So I hope you have had a great week. And as we're going into the weekend, I hope you have a great weekend as well. This is Kieran Ashhammer for the Storm and Fire walkthrough. I hope you guys have a great day. Catch you later. Bye-bye.